Now we review Death of a Unicorn. Death of a Unicorn? That sounds so sad. It's a 2025 film. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I am Richard, this is Random Street Theater, and I have seen the Jenna Ortega film, Death of a Unicorn. And if you were hoping for a Jenna Ortega film where Jenna Ortega is being hot, this is not the film for you. What happens is that there is an old man who is on his deathbed, and he's bringing a new partner into the company because he doesn't trust his idiot family. And they're all doing this at a nature preserve. Jenna Ortega plays the new partner, I believe he's a lawyer, plays the new partner's child, who their mother has died. And, you know, this is a firm that makes medicine, so they're medicine people. And they're out there on their thing trying to get to the preserve, and they strike a unicorn with their car. And the usual unicorn lore prevails here. This is a very Harry Potter adjacent sort of a movie. So if you've seen Harry Potter, you kind of know how unicorns work, all right? These unicorns, I think, are a little more powerful than the Harry Potter unicorns, but the Harry Potter unicorns didn't have as much development in Harry Potter. Anyway, so they kill this unicorn and bring it back and find out, ooh, medically significant. So then, you know, I mean, you probably saw in the trailer, there's a bit of an E.T. moment. You remember E.T. when they brought all that stuff and quarantined everything? Yeah, I got some E.T. vibes there. And then unicorn business ensues. So, yeah, I mean, this is a story that talks about corporate greed and the evils of man. It depicts unicorns as being as wondrous as they are terrifying. And if you're wondering, no, I mean, there were real unicorns. They're more related to rhinos than anything else, but there were real unicorns, and these are not based on them, okay? These unicorns have pronounced canines, so they would be carnivorous, or at least omnivorous. Their horns are far more complicated than we normally see. The typical whimsical unicorn horn is based on the tusk of the narwhal, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Unicorn horns having that spiral was not originally a thing. In any case, so this movie apparently flopped in theaters. I've never been a big A24 fan. Oh, before I forget, yes, I have a bandage on my hand. I had an infection. The doctor had to cut it open. It's still healing. You know, I'm sorry for showing it to you guys. Anyway, so yes, the primary theme of this is corporate greed, which, I mean, you know, the unicorns, they're magical creatures like Harry Potter. So, you know, it's like if I could get my hands on a cloth with some unicorn blood on it, I could wipe it over the wound. I could wipe it over the wound in my hand and heal myself. Okay? So literally, these unicorns are so significant that a small vial of their blood could save thousands of lives on the battlefield. And another thing about them is they appear to not be able to stay dead because their blood is so regenerative. So, on the one hand, I have to admit, yes, these are living creatures and they have rights. And on the other hand, we should be able to, you know, like, how about we provide you with all the food you want and we just take some blood every now and again? You know? Couldn't we come up with, I mean, you appear to be intelligent creatures. Maybe we could come up with some kind of a relationship. I mean, what are unicorns like? They're never shown eating. They are shown to be able to create a psychic link in this movie. So they can, like, sort of communicate with you in their own way. But, you know, I do have to make the point of this movie is that, yeah, you know, we could probably come up with a better way. And it's the extent of the greed that probably made things happen the way they happen, and it's a poignant movie. But so is the movie Aliens. You know, corporate greed is the bad guy, and I liked Aliens a lot more. Now, one thing I will say as a standout for this movie is the unicorn design is actually pretty good. There is clearly 3 different unicorns in the film that you see. They have features that define them as who they are. They are characters in and of themselves. Their physical appearance evolves throughout the film, being from, you know, the Snow White unicorn to the very dark and Stormcloud-esque unicorn. And being magical creatures, I have to say I enjoyed that. So, you know, Death of a Unicorn, not a bad film. Definitely not a bad film. It belongs in the middle to upper middle of your watch list. I mean, I can't say it was an incredible film. I can't say it was awe-inspiring. I can't say it was anything new. But it definitely is a film worth watching. And, you know, I like that. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.
Greetings, humanity. I'm Randall the Rat, and I'm here to remind you that, well, you should probably comment, like, and subscribe now. And why? Well, the world isn't all that great, and Random Street Theater here is trying to change it. We do things like have trash removed from the ocean, pay for trees to be planted, and even feed orphans. And you can help. You can comment, like, and subscribe, and it's free. When you think about it, if you don't do those things, well, what are you saying? Are you saying you don't care about the ocean and trees and even orphans? Well, sounds like you're a bad human. And you have a delicious face.